Hi guys, so today I will be talking about the best way to land clients. I call it the webinar method and I have used it to land multiple clients as an appointment setter. And it is an indirect approach to connect with agency owners, fitness coaches, or anyone you want to work with. So the first thing you would need if you want to work as a setter is uh, you need to know your niche. So first you need to decide who you want to work with, and this can be a personal decision or one based on your financial goals, etc. Like what type of clients you can work with and make the most money. So you can decide that, or out of personal interest, you can make the decision on who you want to work with. For example, if you are considering starting an agency in the future, so you might be interested or you might begin by working with an existing agency. So it can be coaches or it can also be coaches or any business that needs setters and you have an interest in. So first decide on your niche. Once you have determined your niche, the next step is to identify. So now you need to identify the industry leaders within that niche who host live webinars. So I called it the webinar method because we will be utilizing live webinars. So you need to find industry leaders who host live webinars or like live calls with people within your industry. So for example, Serge Guattari, so he is an agency owner and he's an industry leader. So he has like very regular webinars and people attend that, like hundreds of people attend that, and all most of the people are agency owners. And these are the people you aim to work with. So they are attending the webinar. So yeah, as I said, find those people, and then you need to attend those webinars. And in those webinars, like yeah, most people would be agency owners or people in your niche, like the people you want to work with. So I will show you how you can then check all the guests and then search their name on Facebook or Instagram, and then you might find their personal profiles, and then you just have to message them. And one thing again, you also need to post that you attended the webinar on your IG or Facebook stories, because just doing this got me like an inbound message from someone else, like who asked me like, does he do I work as a sitter, because I was in the Search Guitar webinar. So I mean, post that on your story. So even if you are messaging those people, they won't treat it like a cold DM. They would already know, like, yeah, you guys attended the same webinar, so you are talking about that. So I will show you my messages. So example, I saw him inside like a Surge's webinar, so this is how I messaged him. And then yeah, I even got to work with him then. And so this is another one. So this guy, he reached out to me and I even got on an interview with him. I didn't decide to work with him, but yeah, I got this opportunity just because I posted on my story about Surge's webinar. So yeah, I said, yeah, I'm trying to be one growth specialist and I'm an appointment setter. Yeah, so I got on a call with you. And then another guy, he like Max, he referred me to this fitness coach who I started working with. This is his like tracking sheet. Yeah, so I mean this strategy works. And this was the webinar. So this is the webinar. I have this recording. This is the webinar by Serge Guattari. So what you need to do after you find an industry leader who hosts like webinars, so just subscribe to his email list, like just message him like if he has a program, and then just give him your email, and then he will message you when he has a webinar, and then just attend that webinar or just like follow him. And whenever he has a webinar, you just join and then
What led me to going from an
look
appointment
at
setting
all the
agency to
list of
client
people. So
acquisition.io was one thing and one thing.
you can look at the list of people. So I am even scrolling here, like all these people are agency owners. All these people are agency owners, and Max was one of them. Figard was one of them. So, for example, you just see this name, David Gettier, David Hertz. So now you go on Instagram. Now you check his profile. Now you go on Facebook. Now you check his profile. You check if he runs an agency. you first post on your story that you are attending this webinar, and then message him like, I will even talk about how and what to message. So yeah, and then message them on social media. Yeah, so then you need to DM those people after you find their social media page. And I mean, these people are attending live, so they most probably use social media and are active agency owners, business owners. As for the webinar, I used Serge Gatari one, as he has like most guests, and all his guests have agencies, and they already, as Serge Gatari has an like an appointment setting agency, he had one. So most guests they also have similar agencies and they need setters. So I chose Serge. You can choose anyone with a webinar. And how to effectively DM these people. Then, if you are in a different niche, then you might even ask it in a group chat for a review. Like in our community, the setters domain, you can ask anyone, like, this is the messaging template I'm using. Just give a review and we will help you out. So, and for Serge Guattari, now Serge he uses this term growth specialist GS. So if you join Serge's webinar, just while talking to the agency owner, you use the word growth specialist because he uses that for his setters. And I mean, the thing is, you have to do some research beforehand as you will be speaking to agency owners who follow Serge. So you must be speaking their language. And I mean, this applies to every niche. So just speak their language, talk to them as they are already agency owners, and see if they need help with appointment setting, and then ask them if they are hiring, like I did, and then like get on a call. And just reaching out to all people in the webinar, you must get more clients than you can work on. I mean, I just showed you like me messaging one person, and I already got a call on him, and I started working with one of his friends who is a fitness coach. And the other guy I had to reject because I didn't want to do outbound. So yeah, just doing this, you can, uh, get clients easily. And then another method is Discord communities of people you want to work with. And for webinars, now talking about webinars, how to find people with webinars. So it should be easy. If you are not able to find, just let me know in the group chat. And like Zach Schubert, he did one for SEO. So if you want to work with SEO agency, like search for webinars who are attended by SEO agency owners like AD Maluf. He did a big webinar with pretty big and successful agency owners. I will show you. AD did a webinar with a lot of really successful agency owners. So all you had to do was just go through all the people who are attending and search their names on social media if they have an agency, and just DM them, and you will find clients easily. Now another way is communities. For example, if you want to work with a web design agency, there and for communities, choose Discord communities or like School, SKOL. So these are like new platforms on which they are really active communities. Facebook groups, if it is not a good group, they are mostly like inactive or scammers. So use things like use Discord or School. These are new platforms with a lot of good communities. So this is a Discord community of like web design agencies. So it is called Web Agency Mastery by Dean White. And then there are like a lot of other this is called Furlong, FURLOUGH. So that is another web design agency Discord group. And the owner himself, like he put an announcement. He as he wanted an appointment setter, so you could have directly messaged him and like got on an interview with him. And then just searching for appointment, I found a lot of messages of people who need an appointment setter, who need an appointment setter. Yeah, we are looking for a commission-based appointment setter and cold caller who are serious. Yeah, so you can use communities. If you can't find good communities, just message in the group. I will name you a few good communities for your niche. And yeah, Yeah, so if anyone is not able to find webinars or find a job using the method I told you, like DM in the group, there is no reason for you to not get a good job being in the group. It is going to be really easy. And yeah, I already showed you the example of the web design Discord server. And yeah, one more thing, like this Discord, they have this voice channels. So here, what you can do is talk to those people who are web design agency owners and just ask them if they need a setter. I mean, don't directly ask them, just indirectly build rapport with them, add them as a friend, and then if they need a setter, you can get on an interview with them or you can directly talk to them here. For the scripts part, you would already know good strategies on how to pitch. So here I'm showing you like how to find those people who you can reach out to. Yeah, so that was it.